Alright, hi friends of the night, how are you? How is it going? Yeah, I know, it's a Saturday and it's not even 7 p.m. and I'm here and hopefully you're here too. At least some of you as I can see. So, yeah, what's up? I was thinking that I don't have any plans for tonight and I wanted to, game something. And I was thinking about what I want to play and yeah, there's some really awesome game combining both my love for video games and role-playing games and tabletop games, like especially D&D, and like the perfect fusion of those two things is Baldur's Gate 3. It's a really great, still in early access, but still really great RPG with lots of D&D mechanics and lots of lore of the D&D world, the Forgotten Realms. And yeah, I thought it might be fun to give it another go. First time I played it has been almost 3 years actually. So I started in August 2020 when it just released for the early access. And there were way less classes, way less options. It was still a bit more rough than right now. And yeah, that was really fun. I've actually played it with a friend, the same friend I'm playing or have been playing Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 actually. And yeah, it was so awesome that we didn't just play it once, we played it actually 3 times in a very short time, played different classes, different alignments. And yeah, but since then it's been sitting on the virtual Steam shelf because it's still in early access. It's going to be released to public in the full version this August, so it's also been like, yeah, also almost half a year you'll have to wait. But I just wanted to play it again, look what changed, what happened to the game, and yeah, share my love for D&D, the world of D&D, the Forgotten Realms, and yeah, so I hope you'll enjoy the game. And if you have any questions about the world, the game, the character I'm playing, I will tell you a bit about his backstory. Always feel free to ask either live here in the stream or later on YouTube, or just write me anywhere you want to. And I'm not really sure if this is going to be something I'll regularly do, so if you want you can just let me know if you prefer like just mainly sticking to Original Sin 2, or if you would also love to see like different games, so like maybe once a week Original Sin 2, once a week Baldur's Gate 3, whatever you like. And just for the time being, I'll start the game and look into it. Yeah, the Mind Flayers are really awesome enemies. And yeah, those are your possible companions, just like in Original Sin 2. It's really easy to see. They have really amazing psionic powers, the Mind Flayers. Not very friendly, guys.
Who are you?
Yeah, isn't that an amazing start into the game? Really nice position to start in or find yourself in. I think like finding yourself on the ship of a mind flayer is like one of the worst fates you can actually endure in the Forgotten Realms. So, yeah, because it's early access, you can't choose an origin of an existing character, but that doesn't matter. I thought about a character I want to play, and yeah, I'll tell you some things about him. His name is Favinor Sunbreeze. Actually, the last name originally is German, because I'm German, although I talk mainly in English, actually. So, yeah, it's actually Favinor Sonnenhauch, but yeah, the English version would be Sunbreeze. And originally he's an Azimar, so he's a humanoid with angelic or, in general, divine blood. But you can't choose the Azimar. It doesn't say here anywhere. So just visually, he's an elf, cause he's was born into an elven clan, and this elvish clan just has some connections to some archfey, very divine beings, and they mix the blood with the family to bestow special powers to them. So that's why some of the family got born Azima. They have golden, very bright eyes, and they sometimes hear a voice from an angelic counselor. So it's not really like someone you can talk to, at least in Favinor's case, but it's more like kind of an intuitive voice, like giving some hints but not explaining something, or you can't really have a dialogue with them, but it's more like just giving some hints, some like a voice in the back of your head. And yeah, so I'm thinking of either taking elf or half elf, cause yeah, I don't think they will implement the Azimar later, cause it's not from the basic rulebook of D&D, but the Githyanki isn't either, so maybe I'll be lucky. And yeah, I'm just going to take the half elf, so that's our make do Azima. And yeah. Let's just take the high half elf, and we can take another cantrip, which is always nice. And the fireball one is usually pretty nice. We get charisma, which is really nice, cause yeah, Favinor, at least right now, is a bard. So he was once from a family like this clan who was very lawful good. So like lots of paladins, lots of clerics, to Amanator. So a god who's really righteous and lawful, and they usually intervene when things in the city, Waterdeep, so one of the very big cities of the Forgotten Realms on the Sword Coast, like when crimes took the upper hand or anything else, but they were really rigid in their values and their morals, so they never intervened beforehand or tried to change things, but just when people acted against the law, they striked and tried to be as fast and as good and righteous as possible. And yeah, that at first was very usual, very normal for Favinor 2, but
Where to next?
What was that? Hells. It's opened.
oh no, he's
Wonder what's
a
back
bit
there.
higher voice, so a bit like my voice actually. Yeah, and when they began to live there, and Favinor also tried to like do good, and just knew the moral code of his family, and yeah, once he noticed that his brother struggled a lot. So he has a younger brother, Farisian, and he struggled a lot about this, not trying to change anything, just being like, yeah, go according to the rules and never try to change Waterdeep for the good, because Waterdeep has a very, yeah, very divided classes. So you have like high houses in a separate district in the city, you have lots of poor districts, and the brother one day noticed that I'm really bad at doing something and talking at the same time. Please forgive me. Noticed that there was someone going to poison the wells of the poor districts. And yeah, he went to the family and said, we have to do something, can't let that happen. And yeah, they said there wasn't anything wrong. Nothing happened which was like against the law, no one was harmed, so they couldn't strike. And yeah, of course, Farisian thought that was pretty stupid. He took it into his own hands and tried to investigate, and actually got the guy killed in the process, because he tried to confront him, and then his temper got the better of him and killed him. And the thing that Favinor witnessed was one day that there was no one in. They had like a really great manor, like with lots of rooms, lots of people living there all together, the whole clan, and noticed everyone was gone. And he went to search for the others and finally found them like very deep inside the manor in a big hall, and yeah, saw that the clan decided that they wanted to execute Farisian for going against the code, like for yeah, going against the Goddish law, the Goddish rules. And in the final moments, just before the family patriarch striked Farisian down, Favinor just, without thinking, went in front of him and yeah, actually got himself killed. And yeah, after that he doesn't have too many memories, so it was just, everything was a blur. Long story short, so I don't only talk about the character, but if you want to know anything else, always feel free to ask. He found himself at a healer, and was a cleric of Lyra, a very pacifist and really generous and joyful goddess. And the cleric said that someone dropped Favinor there to get him revived, paid for that, and yeah, beside that he heard nothing. The only thing he got, like the only possession he still had besides his clothes and stuff he had, was a letter from a family which basically said, yeah, no matter if you get revived or not, you're dead for us. You try to save your brother from divine punishment, from righteous punishment, so that's it for us. And Favinor was deeply, oh, very nice eyes, was deeply sad about that, and was really depressed in the beginning, cause for him that was just the start to see that maybe the whole values and the whole righteousness is not really true, at least not for him, cause he also began to wonder and think about it was really good, was really doing good means, and yeah, decided that he wanted to pursue a path with as least bloodshed as possible, to do good, to bring joy to people. He talked a lot about that with the cleric, the Lyra cleric, and decided that he wants to stop being a paladin and wants to go spreading joy through especially music and stories, and decided he wanted to become a bard. And yeah, so that's his journey so far. So he's a very nice, sometimes a bit naive character who just wants to bring out the good in people, thinks that everyone deserves a second chance, and yeah, wants to see what the world still holds for him, for the world, and wants to spread as many stories and emotions and songs as possible. Alright, so now let's just generate them. And if you're following me on YouTube or Instagram, you already saw a very short video about the character editor, and actually the character I did was obviously Favinor. So he has like very blue, dark blue hair with a just touch of greenish to the ends. And the nice thing is, you can do that here. Really like the hair. So shoulder length, just ever so slightly wavy. These golden eyes. And yeah. Yeah, no grey hairs. But a bit of makeup. Also it's just like, yeah, that's nice, like a dark blue kind of makeup. Yeah, I think that looks pretty awesome. Alright, so things we still have to do is choose all the spells we get. Oh, we can also take a starting instrument, and yeah, that's pretty nice that I'm able to pick it, because Favinor's also always using a violin. It's actually one in really bright and warm orange reddish colors, but I think that'll do. Yeah, because bards are, as it says here, you know, music is more than a fancy, it is power. Through study and adventure you have mastered song, speech and the magic within. The bards are very social, very charismatic guys. That's also really nice. So, Vicious Mockery is a really nice damaging spell, so you just insult people and deal damage with that. Mage Hand is nice. Yeah, let's just take Mage Hand. Alright. Ah yeah, the first thing I actually forget was selecting the background. So I think Entertainer is at least the new background, so I think it's fitting. So then we can choose additional skills. So what we got right now is acrobatics, so a really sporty and dexterous performance, which is also really nice. Persuasion is one I think is really fitting for him. Also insight, so being able to read people, see through them. He's not good in deception. It's not something he often does, so tends to be really honest, and he really dislikes to lie, but he sees that sometimes it's important to do that to protect people. But yeah, so what else is nice? I think perception is also nice. Nice to see the world around you and get to know it. Right, yeah, no one needs strength. Yeah, high charisma is nice and important, and also some dexterity. Yeah, yes. As you know me, I don't think Constitution is too important. I mean, it is, but especially in D&D, it contributes to no skills. So if you look at the skills, you can't really see from here because it's alphabetical, but there are, I think, can you see it here? Nice. There are always skills associated with the several attributes, and like intelligence has most of them, like strength only got athletics, and constitution doesn't get any. So yeah. So I think we have a really charismatic and dexterous guy who also has like some intuition, and yeah, I think that's a pretty nice and good looking build for Favinor.
Tell me, who do you dream of at night?
And that's also really nice. You create like your ideal type, I guess. Yeah, who you dream of at night. So many options. It's a bit challenging. You have to not only create one character, but actually two. I think we'll build a drow guy. Of course, Favinor's pretty gay.
Where are you?
Where are you? Where are you?
Right. Let's take that. Kind of like the skin tone, but in general I really like drows. I have a D&D campaign which is playing in the Underdark, so lots of spiders, lots of drows. Oh, I think the demonic colors are not that fitting, at least for him. Yeah, but purplish is nice. He looks like my ideal guy looks like me. I think I like this hairstyle. Or this one. Oh, this one's nice. Take that. I'd give it a more silverish look. Yeah. I think he's pretty good looking. So this gives you strands here and there. You can almost make them out. Yeah, that's a bit more contrast. Alright. Yeah, I think graying's not necessary. OT2s are always nice. This looks really nice. Ah, that's really edgy. Doesn't mean it's not nice. Alright, let's take this one. Looks kind of like a saloon, so like one of the deities symbol, a bit similar with the eyes. Yeah, just like pure black. Yeah, I mean, look at him. Really interesting clothes and jewelries he has. Alright, and with that, let's venture forth.